Hello, this is Adam from Wheel Guns for Wheelmen, and today we're going to be discussing my latest everyday carry firearm, which is the Ruger Max 9, and also the two holsters I have for it. Now, the first holster is right now it's an inside the waistband holster, but as we'll discuss, it actually can become an outside the waistband holster if you tinker with it. And that holster is the CrossBreed Revolution. And as you just saw, it's easy to access, fits the pistol nicely. And this pistol, as you may know if you watched the other video, does not have a round chamber because I Israeli carry. And we'll come back to the pistol. That's the Ruger Max 9. It's a micro compact double stack 9mm, holds either 10 or 12 rounds depending on the magazine. But first I want to discuss this holster. Now this holster has simple J clips that go over your belt. These sort of clips, and they move, and it's two of them. And CrossBreed, if you don't know, has Kydex on the one side and leather on the other side. And so it's comfortable against your body because it's malleable leather. Downside is it doesn't cover the magazine release, which is right here. And so because I'm fat, when I bend over, one time the magazine release was depressed enough that I actually popped the magazine out. And it's something to be aware of because, if all your bullets are on the floor, that's bad in a self-defense scenario. Floor bullets don't really help. Now, I also have this pocket holster, which is a Vedder Pocket Locker, and I really like it. It just slides right in, then fit it in your pocket. Hard to tell, but it doesn't really print that badly. Neither one of these do. And you just walk around with your hands in your pocket. Easy to draw up to here if someone's right on you, and just shoot, back up, shoot a few more times. I really like it. Also, they come in cool like cryptic camo, and you keep your thumb right here and push off to get separation. I've never had the holster come out of the pocket with the firearm, which some pocket holsters, especially like the cloth ones, sometimes do. Now jumping back to the CrossBreed holster, because my brain is a little scattered today apparently. It comes in this soft bag. It comes with these additional pieces which you can add, and these are belt loops. And these belt loops allow you to make that into an outside the waistband holster. And for like $5 more, you can get these inside the waistband loops that go underneath a belt and then back over the top so that they're tuckable. So tuck your shirt in, and then also you have that go over your belt, and it's more concealable. You don't see it as much versus the other one, which goes, they latch over the belt, and you can see all of it over the front. Sorry if that was a poor description. But the main thing I wanted to discuss today is the Max 9 itself. Now, the Max 9 comes with, as I stated earlier, a 12-round magazine, which also has more room for a pinky or, ring finger. Or a flush magazine, which only holds 10 rounds, but is not as tall and therefore fits better in a pocket, so that's what I use. That's why it's loaded with the hollow points. Now, if you really want a pinky extension, you can add this, but at that point you may as well just carry the 12-round mag and have the extra 2 rounds because you've added that length. So. Now, I'm just going to demonstrate using the 12 rounder. You get your pinky on, and with the other one. And I have small hands, so compact pistols are fine. But I have small hands, and my pinky still dangles without the 12 rounder. Now, one thing that I like about this pistol is they have a green front sight, as you can see. And I think it works really well. I've used it in low light conditions and it really works well. I like it. The rear sight, something I really like about it is it's very sturdy and has a sharp ledge, and so if need be, because I rarely carry, my arm gets held up or injured, I can rack it off of a surface like a table or a counter, or off a wall, I guess, that way. And the grip texturing, same as the Ruger LCP2 and LCP Max, and I own that, so therefore I like consistency, and so I like it. It's a little snappier than the Hellcat and the Sig P365. I've shot both of those. This is the least pleasant to shoot. I think the Hellcat's probably the most pleasant. Things I don't like about this pistol. One of the things I really it just irks me is that in order to take it apart, you need to depress this little, you get a good grip. You need to depress this little gate which is holding in this pin here, and then you have to pull it back and dump the pin out or jam it out with something if it's newer and still kind of sticky from the factory grease. And so I don't like that. I don't like to have to spend 30 seconds trying to disassemble my pistol. I like the Glock or Walther PPS sort of setup where you just pull the trigger after clearing it, of course, and then pull it back 1/8 of an inch or whatever, and then put down some tabs and pull the slide right off. That's what I prefer, but that's fine. Not super concerned. However, there is a second thing about this pistol that I really just despise, and that's the trigger, and that is fairly concerning. The main thing is, if you can see, it has a ton of lateral movement or side-to-side play, however you want to phrase it, and this side-to-side play is an issue. It has a safety blade in the middle of the trigger, so if you only catch it either on something or just with a bad grip, if I hold the pistol poorly because I'm in a bad situation, I can't pull it back, and that's fine. However, I've noticed that if you actually compress that safety but apply enough lateral pressure, it still will not move back because there's so much play it actually moves out of the track it's in and gets held up on a wall of some sort. And I've had that happen to me 5 times. Had good grip on the gun, had the blade compressed, but I've just applied too much. Like right now, I can't pull the trigger even though I've compressed the safety because I'm pushing to the left with my trigger finger. So I have to get in front of it and apply no lateral pressure and pull straight back. And that is very annoying, especially if it's in a high stress situation, like someone shooting at me, and I'm just like, oh, what's going on? I can't pull the trigger, but what's happening? And so I do not like that, and I am going to consider getting the Galloway Precision Maxis trigger, and hopefully that aftermarket trigger will get rid of that problem. But I've had no malfunctions, 350 rounds, hollow points, full metal jacket, 0 malfunctions, so I'm not worried about the reliability, other than the fact that 5 times I've gone to pull the trigger in a quick draw drill, or drills where I'm trying to go quickly, and I haven't been able to pull the trigger. I've had to let up off the trigger and readjust my grip on the trigger, and that's very annoying. So I like both of the holsters, and overall I like the Ruger Max 9. If I didn't already own the Ruger LCP2 and know I like the grip texture and grip angle and all that, I probably would have gone with the Springfield Hellcat or Sig P365. There's also the new Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. Personally, I think all those are better options. I haven't shot the Taurus yet, Taurus GX4 or whatever, but quite frankly, because of the difference in price, that actually might be a better value if it's reliable. So, can I recommend the Ruger Max 9? If you're already wanting another Ruger, then sure. If you're new to guns or new to compact 9s and don't own any Rugers, I would probably go and see if you can borrow or rent a Hellcat and a 365 and go from there. Thank you. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments. Thank you.